I would say, like, specifically to Justin, I'll just talk to him for a second. It's like he likes approval, and he likes to be, loved and liked. An enormous amount of Canadians are incredibly frustrated and have lost faith and have become disconnected from him.
The Prime Minister's own words created fear. What are we going to do with these people? These people are taking up space, he said. These are the words of a failed leader who robbed Canadians of hope and of unity, and that is why they took to the streets. When will this Prime Minister stop doubling down on his failed leadership and admit that it is his divisive words and mandates that led to so much turmoil in this country?
The Prime Minister is very happy to divide Canadians and pit them against each other for their different personal health views.
No one has created more division than the Prime Minister, pitting Canadian against Canadian and using vaccine status as a dangerous political weapon.
Here in Canada, though, we have a Prime Minister who refuses to lead and instead is being divisive.
When you're promoting an agenda that is inherently deceptive and is based on lies, you can't debate them.
All right, Mr. Trudeau, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much again for your time.
This is an election on big things that we didn't get to talk about. We didn't talk about the pandemic. We didn't talk about climate change.
And now it seems like, only people he can kind of turn to for approval are, the people behind the curtains. And now he is under control, by others.
Now, who could represent such a world better than you, Prime Minister? We are very glad that at the beginning of this meeting, you are talking to us to represent also a new, open Canada. I want to use this opportunity also to thank our Canadian constituency, which always has been a very loyal and very much engaged constituency here at the Forum.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, is that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more half of this cabinet, are for our actually young global leaders of the world. Grateful.
Like that time I said I admired China.
There's a level of admiration I actually have for China, because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime.
Oh yeah, that's why I said that. My spinners will have told you it's called playing the long game.
My advice to him, and I think the advice of all the truckers and freedom-loving people of the world is, step down, resign, get out. Doesn't mean you have to go and wave a white flag and put yourself in handcuffs and go over. Just surrender to the will of the people. Be clear. You've lost the mandate of the people. People don't believe you. Justin, I'm sorry for speaking out, for causing any harm, to you and the path that you were on. Please forgive me. I'm doing my absolute best. I'm so thankful to you for everything that you've taught me, for being an inspiration to so many people in the world. And I truly love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you with all my heart. I love you. And I'm doing this for you.